This was the Cybersecurity in Your Business panel, and it included representatives from Microsoft, from Department of CIO's office. It also included the Emergency Management Group, as well as a partner from Bracewell Giuliani.
Attempted cyber attacks happen constantly, all day, every day.
Washington State has $500 billion that moves in and out of the maritime ports, and because we're very tech heavy, we are disproportionately attractive to these threat actors. High concentration of military, all these things paint a target on us.
Big companies and big government organizations, big government offices are very, very, very successful at preventing cyber attacks from succeeding. Where there are much wider gaps are with companies that don't face this threat every day.
Everything that we depend upon for public safety and security is networked. We know that. And those networks are ran and controlled by any number of groups from the public, private, and tribal sectors.
A lot of people have thought that cybersecurity is something that happens in IT, and what we learned today is that really it's about a plan for having your business prepared for cybersecurity events and how to be prepared to respond to those events.
Your defenses are only as good as the defenses of your sort of weakest counterparty, the weakest link that plugs into your database.
Don't be afraid to ask those questions on who's using what and how they're doing it, because none of us have all the answers.
There are a number of ways to handle risk. You can accept risk. Yeah, we know that. We're going to live with it. You can avoid risk. If you're collecting social security numbers for something you don't need to, don't. Then there's mitigating risk through controls, which is all the junk we're talking about, AV and all that stuff. And then there's risk transference. Always use some outsourced firm to do your credit card authorizations and not handle any of that information yourself.
Diligence is very important. That being self-critical is really important, and staying up to date with, best practices, standards, sharing information, and learning, constantly learning.
You're never going to be done with this. This is a continuous improvement thing. It's not a destination. You've got to keep at this.